Hi everyone! Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on the bobble stitch. If you follow along in the Crochet Now magazine for the piece of cake Crochet Along, this is part 6, and it does give you hints and tips on how to create the bobbles and to be able to make your own chart and to be able to make your own custom square, basically, to make it even more personal to you. For ease of this video, I have just followed the basic chart that is given in the pattern. So just for this alternating row of bobbles. Again, it's a really simple stitch once you get your once you get the hang of it, if I can speak. So let's just jump straight in. So for the sake of the tutorial, I'm obviously only doing a smaller piece. Here we go, we're jumping straight in on row 5, because once you've done your chains, rows 1 to 4 are just double crochets. So we're going to jump straight in, we're going to do a chain at the start of row 5, we'll whap your stitch marker on, and we're going to do 5 double crochets. So your chain does not count as a stitch, so you're going straight into the stitch there. And we're going to do 5, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And do remember, if you are doing the cowl, we are actually going up a size from your standard hook size. I am using Paintbox Simply Chunky. No, I'm not. I'm using Paintbox Simply Aran. So I'm actually using a 5.5. What I've been doing for most of my squares is using a 5. If you're using the recommended yarn, you'll be using a 4 as normal, so for this square you'll be using a 4.5, except for your tension, obviously, that will alter things again. So we're going to do a bobble. So for a bobble, it is actually a treble 5 together. So yarn over, into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. You get the idea where this is going. Yarn over and in, yarn over and out, pull through 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your one from your double crochet. So you're going to end up with 6. Not going well, this one, is it? 6 loops on the hook. So then that's so you've got your stitch from your double crochet there, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trebles. Then we're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through all 6 stitches. Now typically when you're doing a bobble stitch, you would push that to the front and you would then do your double crochet in the next stitch, pushing your stitch out. Because on this pattern you only do bobbles on alternate rows, it means there isn't necessarily a front or a back. It's the front is whichever side you push the bobbles to. So for ease, I have found that if I push them to the back, or which will now be my front, and then I do my 3 double crochets this way, it makes it much easier to do the bobble. So if I then turn that around, you've got your bobble coming through on the other side. So we've done 3 double crochets. Let's see if we can explain this again a bit easier. So we're going to do treble 5 together into the same stitch. So yarn over, into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1. Yarn over, into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over into the stitch, yarn over and out, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over and in, yarn over and out, yarn over through 2, yarn over, in, yarn over, out, yarn over and pull through 2. So you've got your 6 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 6. And then we're just you would carry on doing your repeats if you were doing the standard square, the basic square, which is what I showed you to start with. or if you're doing your chart, obviously you'll know where your placement is of your bobbles. But when you come to the end, you're just doing 5 double crochets. So we've just got 2 little bobbles there, and now we're just going to come back along. So we're just going to do double crochets. In this instance, we're going to do 3 rows. So we're going to chain 1, because that chain does not count as a stitch. And we're going to just double crochet all the way across. 3, 4, 5, and your 6th one is going to be that big one there from the bobble. Okay, so it's quite easy to count if you are counting your stitches. And you've got your 1, 2, 3 in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, and then your big one there from your bobble. And just keep on going till the end, and we're doing that for 3 rows. So in this time, because I am literally using my phone, so I don't know how to do all the pausing and stuff, not without wobbling everything. So I'll take this time to do the cheeky ask, as always, if you can spread the love. If you give me a like, give me a subscribe, keep up to date with any of the videos, because it does seem I'll be doing these each month, because I've had lots of lovely comments so far asking me to carry on, which has been so nice from you all. So that is what I shall do. So yeah, so spread the love, give me a like and a comment if you're in the group, in the Facebook group, and give me a comment in there, or give me a comment on YouTube. Either just let me know if I've been of help to you, because that's the goal of these. And we're going into awkward silence mode now. There we go, I'm nearly there. I would love to see your pictures actually of your custom bobble squares, to see just what you've come up with, because I think it's amazing being able to put the creativity in here onto this square and to really make the squares your own. So now we've done 3 rows of bobbles. You'll be working on the same row every time for your bobbles. So we're going to do our 5 double crochets here. In fact, we're not, because we're following the chart, aren't we? So we're actually doing 7 double crochets at this point. And then we're going to, let me just check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you see, it's always good to count your stitches. And then we're going to do a bobble stitch into this one. So it's that treble 5 together, 6 loops, pull through all of them, push your bobble whichever way you're going to be going. And because I'm only doing the 1, I'm actually just doing my end of row now, so I'm going 7 double crochets to get to the end. Now from then on, it is just a repeat of those rows, okay? And you just keep going. So the next row in that pattern, after you've done 3 more rows of double crochets, would be the 5, bobble, 3, bobble, 5, and then you've got your 3 rows again, and then you've got your 7, bobble, 7, although you would have your, let's come back to this one. So here we've got, this is the row with the 5, bobble, 3, bobble, 3, bobble, 3, bobble, 3, bobble, etc. all the way to the end, and the 5 on this side, 3 rows of double crochet, and then you've got, you'd start at this side, so 7, bobble, 3, bobble, 3, bobble, 3, bobble, 3, bobble, etc. all the way up. But do obviously follow the guide for if you are creating your own square. And like I say, I would love to see those. So thanks again. Give me a like and subscribe, because apparently you can't ask enough times. And I hope this has been of help, and I will see you next time for the next video. Happy hooking, everyone.